EarthZyme's a liquid enzyme-based product used to increase the density and compaction values of the soil. Well, the advantage is to use a soil with a higher clay content, which is normally thought of as a marginal soil material, and to reduce the amount of gravel that you need in the road to get a certain strength value. And of course, by increasing the density of the soil, you're reducing the permeability. So in a climate like you have here in Mexico, it makes the soil much more durable during rainy weather. The soil is very well suited for treatment. It has a lot of good clay and a lot of different particle sizes in regards to the gravel. So it should all compact together very nice and produce a very strong soil with the cohesive properties that we want to provide long-term stabilization. EarthZyme will enable the soil in these big chunks to break up easier and fall apart into smaller pieces. And once it falls apart into the smaller pieces, we can compact it to a much denser soil matrix, providing much higher strength, higher CBR values, higher densities, and as a result, a lower permeability, so a much more durable soil during wet weather. For this stretch, which is 185 meters wide by 6 meters deep by 15 centimeters or 0.15 meters deep, we will require 5.1 liters of EarthZyme, or 5,100 milliliters. We're going to apply it with about 2,000 liters of water. The soil has already got a lot of moisture in it, so we don't need very much more moisture to bring it up to optimum moisture content, which will allow us to achieve maximum dry density after compaction. Right now, we just finished our first spray of the EarthZyme. So we're using the grater to pull up this dry soil underneath to mix it with the wet soil that we just sprayed that has the EarthZyme in it. We're going to do a brief mix, and we're going to flatten it back out and spray the dry soil that hasn't been touched by the EarthZyme yet, so that we get a consistent spray of product onto the soil. And then we will mix the entire soil back and forth several times until we get an even distribution of product and water into the soil. Once we feel we're at optimal moisture content, we're going to start the compaction.
You call me all the right words, but the right words sound so wrong. You say that I'm changing, I guess I will before too long. Will you give me a way out or a path to lead down? Either way, it couldn't be worse than it is now. I want you while the wild dog turns round and round. There's every single whisper of life that we should know by now. Or is it just a sound? Something keeps a river from sinking to the ground. Was I ever any different?
Right now the material is very close to optimal moisture content. So what we're doing is adding more EarthZyme and water to bring it right up to optimal moisture content. And we're going to continue mixing throughout the day. And like I mentioned before, if it dries, we will add just water afterwards to bring it back up to optimal moisture content prior to compaction. Okay, so now we've reached our optimum moisture content. We've shaped the road, we put a nice crown on the road. We've got about a 5% crown for the water to drain off the side of the road. And now we're starting to compact the road with the steel drum vibratory compactor. He's compacting in high speed and high vibration to get us maximum density during the compaction process.
It's been a cold day since the first time you were alone, child. You were a friend of mine.
Okay, so we just added a very fine application of EarthZyme and water just to help fuse the surface together, help sink some of the gravel down, pull the clay up, get a nice tight seal in the hopes to shed as much water as possible and to increase the durability of the road during wet weather.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
We're just putting the final touches on the road now. We've done a slurry. We're getting a nice tight seal. The last thing we have to do is make sure we have proper drainage in these areas back here. And after that, we'll have our first EarthZyme Road demonstration in Mexico, which is going to be the first of many to come.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. I get a good feeling.